Good morning, Miss Mackenzie. How are you doing today?
Good, how are you?
I'm great. My name's Kimberlee. I'll be your occupational therapist for today. And we're just going to be doing some muscle testing to see what your strength is in both your elbow and your wrist. And if you have any pain at all during these motions, just let me know and we can stop the movements and move on to something else. Sound okay?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So the first motion we're going to be doing is elbow flexion. And I'm going to stabilize your humerus right here, put your forearm in supination, and just move you into elbow flexion. And I'm palpating on the anterior aspect of your elbow for your biceps brachii. Okay, next I'd like you to move your arm into that motion yourself. Keep your humerus stabilized. Perfect. Okay, you can relax. And so for this next one, I'm going to have you do your full range of motion for elbow flexion, and I'm going to apply some resistance. Okay. And I want you to hold that position as much as you can against my resistance.
Okay.
Okay? Yep. Go ahead. Applying resistance in 3, 2, 1. Make sure to keep your wrist extended. Okay, so I'm applying maximal resistance, which is a grade of 5. Okay, Mackenzie, for this next motion, we're going to be doing wrist flexion with radial deviation. So I'd like you to take a seat in this chair right here. And you're going to use your left arm. I'm going to hang your wrist over the edge a little bit. Put your forearm in supination. And stabilize your forearm. And move your wrist into flexion and radial deviation, which is moving towards the side of your thumb. Next, I'd like you to actively move your hand into that motion. I'm going to palpate for your flexor carpi radialis. Okay. So since you weren't able to achieve full range of motion with that, you would be at a 3-. Okay, Mackenzie, for this next motion, since you weren't able to do supination against gravity, we're going to be trying some gravity eliminated positions, okay? Okay. So I'd like you to lay on your back. Perfect, thank you. I'm going to be stabilizing your humerus right here. We're going to have your forearm in 90 degrees of flexion, pronation. Go ahead and actively move your arm into that supinated position. Okay. I'm palpating for your biceps brachii and your supinator. So on the posterior aspect of your forearm. Okay, awesome. So since you were able to achieve full range of motion in a gravity eliminated position, you would be a muscle grade of 2.
Good morning, Amanda. My name is Mackenzie. I'm going to be your occupational therapist. Today we're going to be doing some muscle strength testing of your elbow and wrist muscles. So what I first want you to do is put your forearm on the table with your wrist hanging off. We're going to be doing wrist extension with ulnar deviation. So I'm going to stabilize your forearm, and right now I'm going to move you through passive range of motion. So I'm just going to have you relax as I move you through the motion. This time I want you to do that motion by yourself. I'm going to feel around for just distal to your ulnar styloid process for your extensor carpi ulnaris as you do the motion. Okay? Yep. Perfect. And again. Good. This time when you get to your full range of motion, I'm going to apply some resistance, and I just want you to hold that resistance as best you can. Okay? If you want to do the motion. Applying resistance in 3, 2, 1. Good. Since you were able to hold max resistance, you're at a grade of 5. Alright, Amanda, I'm going to have you stay in the same position. We're just going to be testing wrist extension. So what I want you to do is put your, perfect. I'm going to stabilize your forearm again, and I'm going to move you through the motion like I did last time. So if you'll just relax as you did. This time I want you to do the motion by yourself. I'm going to stabilize again, and I'm going to palpate the second, third, and fifth base of your metacarpals, just distal to your ulnar styloid process as you do the motion, because I'm going to feel for your extensor carpi radialis longus and brevis, and then your extensor carpi ulnaris. So if you just want to go ahead and do that motion. And again. And one more time. Good. So this time when you reach your full range of motion, I'm going to apply some pressure or some resistance like I did last time. Just continue to try and hold it as best you can. Okay, and do the motion. Resistance in 3, 2, 1. Since you were unable to hold any of the resistance, you would be at a grade of 3. Alright, Amanda, since you were unable to do elbow flexion against gravity, we're going to try gravity eliminated position. So for this motion, I'm going to have you lay on your side on the table and face towards the wall. And again, I'm going to do passive range of motion first, so if you just want to relax, I'm going to stabilize your humerus and just move you through the motion. Good. And for this next time, I'm going to have you move yourself. I'm going to palpate around your anterior aspect of your elbow as I feel for your biceps. I'm just going to have you do the motion. Ready? Good. And one more time. Good. So since you were successfully able to move gravity eliminated, you are a grade of 2.
Hi Kimberlee, how are you doing today?
I'm great. How are you?
Good. My name's Amanda. I'm going to be your occupational therapist today. Today I'm just going to take some muscle testing of your elbow, forearm, and wrist and just see how your range of motion is going and see how the strength of your muscle is. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to have to put my hand on your arm to manipulate some of the movements. If you feel any pain or discomfort at any point, please let me know. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Are you ready to begin?
Yes.
All right, first I'm going to have you lie right on your back.
Okay.
And this first motion is going to be elbow extension. So what I want you to do is take this arm and lift it straight up in the air. All right, now bend it 90 degrees at your elbow. Perfect. So I'm going to stabilize your humerus. And first I'm going to do the movement for you. So ready, and up to extension. Perfect, and back down. All right, so this time you're going to do that movement by yourself, except I'm going to be palpating just above your elbow to feel for your triceps muscle while stabilizing your humerus. All right, ready? And up. Perfect. And back down. Okay, so for this third movement, I'm going to be applying resistance once you reach into that extension. Just don't lock your elbow when you get there. And when I apply the resistance, I want you to try to not move from that position. Sound good?
Okay.
All right, so back up into extension. Perfect. Don't lock your elbow. And I'm going to apply resistance in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, since you were unable to hold the resistance at that resistance level, that means you are at a grade of 3 today. Okay, Kim, for this next movement, we're going to do forearm pronation. So, and this is going to test your pronator quadratus and your pronator teres. So to start, I'm going to stabilize your humerus and flex your elbow up to 90 degrees. And I'm going to do this movement for you for the first time. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So pronation and supination. I'm going to do it one more time. Okay, you can relax. All right, so for the next one, you're going to do that movement that I just did on you, but you're going to do it by yourself while I continue to stabilize your humerus. Okay, and go ahead. Perfect, and back. And one more time for me, please. Thank you. Okay, Kim, you can relax. So since you were able to pronate in a gravity eliminated position with no difficulties, you're going to be at a grade of 2 today. Okay, Kim, so for this last one, we're going to do wrist flexion. To have you start, I'm going to have you come and sit in these chairs with me, please. Right, so reach your hand across the table. I'm going to stabilize on your distal forearm, and just proximal to your wrist, and what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to move your wrist into flexion for you for the first one, okay? All right. And good. Just stay relaxed while I do it. All right, perfect. So for the next one, you're going to be moving by yourself. It's called active range of motion. And while you're doing this, I'm going to be palpating for your 3 muscles called the FCR, FCU, and palmaris longus. And to do this, I'm going to be palpating on your ulnar, medial, and radial aspects. Sound good?
Sounds good.
Okay. So go ahead and move up. All right, good. And down, and again, and back down. Okay, one more time. All right, perfect. So for the third motion, I'm going to apply resistance when you get up to that range of motion. And what you need to do, or what you need to try to do, is try to hold that position while I'm applying resistance, okay?
Okay.
Perfect. So while it keeps stabilizing, go ahead and move up, right? And I'm going to apply resistance on the palmar aspect of your hand in 3, 2, 1. Hold it, hold it. Okay, perfect. Relax. So since you were able to withstand maximal resistance in that range of motion, you're at a grade of 5 today.